Hi, I'm Elizabeth Schieffer, and this is my informative speech. African elephants are amazing and exotic animals. Indian cultures have treated elephants as gods, and Asian cultures have used them as machines of war. Elephants, as we know them, have been around on Earth for about 70 million years and have descended from mastodons and mammoths. When you think about how long elephants have been around and the importance that they have on human society, it is hard to understand how they can be endangered to the point that there are only 600,000 still exist in the world. There are three major species of elephants: African woodland elephants, African savanna elephants, and Asia elephants. This is the African elephant, and this is the Asia elephant. An Asian elephant is quite a bit smaller than the African species. A male African elephant can weigh in at 13,000 pounds, while a mature Asian male weighs around 9,200 pounds. Even at the smaller weight, though, the Asian weighs as much as 48 humans. Elephants are vegetarians, but it takes a huge amount of vegetation to feed an animal this size. An adult elephant can eat anywhere from 220 to 440 pounds of grass, flowers, bamboo, twigs, and leaves in a day. That's about 3 to 4 square bales of hay per day, and they can drink up to 66 gallons of water per day. Elephants are engineered to eat. They have 4 large molars that weigh about 11 pounds and are 11 inches long. When the front molars wear out, they fall out, and then the back molars will move forward so that 2 new molars can grow in the back. Elephants replace their teeth 6 times in their life and no longer have teeth by the age of 70. Once they lose their molars, they will most likely die of starvation. And this is a picture of an elephant with some teeth. African elephants also have 2 incisors. The second set become their tusks and can be as long as 10 feet and weigh about 100 pounds. Asian males can also have tusks, but they have also the same length as Africans. However, they are normally smaller and slimmer. The largest tusk reported for an Asian elephant is 10 feet long that weighed about 86 pounds. Elephants use their tusks like tools to move things. They are normally right tusk or left tusks, just like humans are right-handed or left-handed. Just like people do almost everything with their one dominant hand, elephants tend to do most things with their one dominant tusk. The dominant tusk is called the master tusk, which is generally more worn down, shorter, and with round tips. And this is a picture of tusks. Every school child knows that the most distinctive part of an elephant is its trunk. Elephant trunks is their nose and also their hands. Trunks can be at least 13 feet long for Africans and 11 feet long for Asian elephants. Elephants drink by sucking water into their trunks and squirting it into their mouths. They use their trunk to reach for food in high places and can lift an object that weighs up to 800 pounds. In southern Asia, elephants have been used to move logs with their trunks and are used instead of using trucks. Elephants are one of the world's most intelligent species. Their brains are larger than any other land animal, and highly involved cortex, a part of the brain shared by humans and apes. In fact, the elephant's cortex is thought to have as many neurons as a human brain. One of the most interesting things about elephants is that they live in a matriarchal herd. A matriarchal means that the herd is led by the oldest female. The typical herd is 10 to 20 elephants, and most likely from females and young adults, although there are super herds that can have 100 or more elephants. Male elephants are called bulls and tend to live in small groups with other males. The female herd includes several families of males, daughters, sisters, and aunts. Mothers and their children can stay in the same herd for their whole life and have complex family and behaviors such as learning, humor, compassion, and self-awareness. Some researchers think that elephants even have a language. Elephants show that they love each other by protecting and caring for each other. When an elephant dies, the remainder of the herd grieves for the elephant, and sometimes they wait a couple days to see if the elephant will return back to life. Elephant herds have territories about 40 square miles, and they travel up to 50 miles a day looking for food and water. This need for a large quantity of foods and water to sustain a herd of elephants is one of the things that is putting elephants in conflict with man and leading to a decrease in number of elephants in the wild. In the 1970s, there was still over millions of elephants in the wild. By the late 1990s, it was estimated that only 600,000 wild elephants remained in Africa and Asia. The reason for the decrease of elephant population is very similar to the story of other wild species. As human communities have increased, habitat for wild animals has decreased, which means the animal can no longer find food and water to live. Elephants are also killed for their tusks and can be sold on the black market. Elephants are really amazing in every sense. They are amazingly big, complex, and smart. Hopefully, the international efforts to save the elephants will be perceived them so that the future generations will still be able to see them in the wild.
How long was that?